Welcome to Becoming a Writer podcast, a space where we write freely,
Write fearlessly,
and write forever. I am Rubina Gauri Gomes, and as your writer friend, I want to give you the love, support, and encouragement to realize, become, and stay a writer for life. You can find more about our conversations and your free Writer's Mental Toolbox PDF at rubinagomes.substack.com. Now please grab a cup of your favorite drink and let's have a quick chat. Hello my writer friends, Rubina here. For our 13th conversation, we are going to talk about how deliberately practicing your writing will improve your skills. After years of feeling overwhelmed to write but intensely wanting to write, in mid-2021, I took the leap of faith and started my Medium and Substack pages. I was scared to my bones. The fear of failing was hanging like a sword over my head. But I knew it was now or never. I knew I had to keep my fears, distractions, and ego aside and give my writing my all. And I had to give it in a way that would show me some form of progress. I took a couple of months to plan my play, and then in August 2021, I launched away. Within 3 months, I intrinsically knew I was a writer, and it wasn't some fancy thought I had. By the end of the year, the analytics of these 2 pages confirmed that my words are worthy of being read. What I did differently this time was I was deliberately practicing my writing. While earlier I was running like a headless chicken, this time I was focused on practicing one aspect of my writing until I got the initial hang of it and got immediate feedback to improve myself. I came across the phrase deliberate practice in Cal Newport's book, Deep Work. At its core, deliberate practice requires 1. Your attention to be focused tightly on a specific skill or idea you are trying to improve or master. 2. To get feedback on your work so you can fix your approach to keep it working and improving for you. You don't need to make any massive changes. You are just moving the needle a little bit and seeing what happens. Then you adjust the course accordingly. To make this work, I started off with setting an appointment with my writer self. I figured out which times during the day was convenient for me and my writer self to meet. After months of trial and error, I found 3 time slots. 2 hours early in the morning before the rest of the world woke up. Post-lunch when it was siesta time for my family. Post-dinner when all the chores and errands of the day were done and nobody would need me anymore. Another best time I can get my writing done happens maybe once a month when I am home alone. When this rare occasion occurs, I do a quick dance party like Chandler, then dash to my desk and let my fingers dance on the keyboard. I don't get to write in all these time slots, but I know these are when I can get most of my writing done with the least distractions and disturbances. Next, I made a simple writing success plan. I knew anything complicated or hard would make me return to my shell. So I had to come up with a plan so easy that not being able to follow it would be strange. So my goal with my writing and publishing my essays online was to publish them 5 times a week for 6 months non-stop. That's it. It didn't need to be the best, longest, or the most philosophical writing. My aim was to show up as a writer. I knew once I achieved this goal, it would become easier to tackle the next one. I turned every step in my plan into a goalpost. Having a simple and immediate goalpost like hit publish every day better motivated me to keep writing than the ultimate goalpost like publish a book. It is because of hitting publish every day on my essays that I can now hit publish on my books. Next, what worked in my favor was writing in public. This doesn't mean you have to post your writing online like I did. You simply need feedback from someone to let you know what's working or not in your writing. Publishing on Medium came in very handy for me here. I had words I wanted someone to read, and Medium has a massive reader base who wants words to read. It was a perfect marriage. With every essay I published, I got the hang of what my readers liked or didn't, what they resonated with, and what they wanted to read more about. With this feedback in hand, I could then improve my following essay. Over time, their feedback led me to write my first book, Soul Writer versus Social Writer. The other important person who gave me feedback was me. I hadn't even considered that I, myself, would have some suggestions to give my writer self. Again, I forgot before I became a writer, I was a reader. My reader self knows what works and what creates the impact she is looking for. So, I immediately knew where I had to improve with every essay I published, suggested how I could do it, and where I could find my answers. To finally get my writing ball rolling in the online world, all it took was to be deliberate. Well, that's it for today. Next time we meet, we'll talk about being slow and steady to have a fun writing life. Until then, keep writing, my friend. Thank you for catching up with me today. I hope you found some inspiration that could help you write freely, write fearlessly, and write forever. You can listen to our previous conversations at rubinagomes.substack.com. There you'll also get access to my other essays published every Wednesday and your free Writer's Mental Toolbox PDF to help you enjoy every writing session. You can also find me on Instagram at becoming.awriter. See you later.